Good evening and welcome back to Dreamland Margate for yet another Halloween vlog. That's a very lively intro. Welcome to Screamland 2018. Me and Charlotte last came to this event, well, it was our first time coming back in 2015, where we came to the park for the first time since it reopened after being closed for many years. Of course, we came back earlier this year where we saw all the new rides, what they're putting from Zamperla, and of course the park looks great. Can't wait to see Screamland tonight. We've got lots of different attractions, 7 different scare mazes to experience tonight. And yeah, Charlotte's got a list of what we're going to be going into, so let's have a look.
We've got Festino's Funhouse.
Festino's Funhouse.
We've got Dead and Breakfast Escape the Curse.
Okay, sounds good.
Tunnels of Terror.
Interesting, tunnels.
RMS Mary Decomposed.
Decomposed, RMS Mary.
The Dreamland Sleep Experiment.
That sounds interesting. Some unique themes here going on. I like that.
We got the Punch and Judy horror show.
Okay.
And we got Upside Down.
Upside down, inside out, whatever way it is. It sounds great. And the good thing is they've invited us down here today, which means that we're going to be able to get some filming inside the mazes, which is great.
So you're going to get to see me terrified.
Yeah, so it means instead of us having to remember everything and explain about stuff, we're going to be able to actually take you inside the mazes, and I'll put some highlights in, and also be able to put some full videos of the mazes on as well as separate videos, so make sure you check those out. Yeah, the event itself starts at 6 o'clock, runs through until, what, 11 o'clock tonight? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully they'll have some street theatre and bits going on outside as well. The maze themselves, they're located within some marquees. I think there's, what, 5 marquees built?
They're located at the back.
Oh, there you go, on the map. What is the 5 marquees there we got?
6 marquees, and then the 7th is in the mirror maze.
Yeah, okay, so, well, 5 marquees, because one of the marquees has got 2 attractions in, hasn't it? And then the other one is inside the mirror maze. So there you go, 7 attractions. It's a lot. Last time we came here, what was there, maybe 4 or 5? Like, it certainly got bigger, the event. Worth pointing out that the park's under different ownership now as it was back then, so I'm expecting a few changes, because like Charlotte said on the map, all the mazes are now at the back of the park, whereas before, yeah, there was some inside the building here, inside the old like cinema building, there was some like in other areas of the park, so yeah, it's going to be a bit different to last Screamland, I think, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all, so let's get inside, and yeah, go and experience Screamland 2018. Let the scares begin. Here we are then, we're inside. Oh, hello there, she's got a baby. Oh my god. She's not saying much, but she's got a baby. And we're being followed. Oh my god, jump scares from behind. Yeah, that's why you don't walk backwards. You have to eat, Charlotte. Here we are. What you got on there? What's that sticker?
So I've got a press.
Here we are. Look at that. What's it say? Screamland Theme Park World. Now we were told that they couldn't fit worldwide on, so we'll let them off. They obviously that's just showing that the actors that were allowed to film inside the mazes. So let's go. Like we said earlier on, we've got some marquees which are around the back. Here's the classic scenic railway just on the left-hand side. Of course, their event space in front there. And of course, one of the new rides for this year, the Dreamland Drop, that looks amazing there.
So good.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a different lighting package on it now compared to summer. Doing a different cycle. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to seeing these mazes. So let's head round there to our first attraction of the night. Oh, here we go. Look at this awesome lighting here on Dreamcatcher. That's another one of the new rides for this year. Looks great at night. Obviously, when we was here in the summer for the concert, we didn't get to see all this back area of the park all lit up. That looks quite cool. And there's the air race just there on the left as well. They look nice, don't they? Take some nice video footage then when they get going a little later on. And here's all your different scare mazes. Like we say, you got one down the other end. But yeah, here they are in these, 5 marquees that we've got just here. There we are, all the way down. Of course, in terms of a facade, you've got like all of the material on the front there. And it's all the way down that way. Yeah, they've got lights on the front. Looks good, actually. It's really good. Right, where are we starting then? We're going to start down this end first and work our way down. We're allowed to go in them a couple of times tonight as well, which is great. Really look after us here at Dreamland. So, of course, a big thank you for them inviting us down here to come and check it out. Well, let's go and do our first attraction. Yeah, it looks good out the front, all the lights and everything. I like how they're all in sync all the way down. There we go, right, Festino's Funhouse. Right, let's go inside. our first attraction of the night.
Right guys, mind the step on the way in.
I know you're out there.
Step right up to the greatest clown show that's ever existed. The fantastic Festino. That's me. I scoured the entire globe for some of the finest extra clowns you have ever seen. Roll up, prepare to laugh and cry. Laugh and cry. Laugh and then maybe cry some more. Jump roll like people by your first fun house. Be dazzled by the bright lights. Marvel at the wonders of it. But most importantly, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, fill your bellies full of laughter and please enjoy the show. I really hope you like clowns. Because clowns are really
Tell you what, it's great being able to take the camera in there so we don't have to stand here for minutes and minutes trying to explain stuff. It's hard, you can actually see what we think to it. That was great.
It was so good. I loved the ball bits.
We always tend to start with like the clown mazes because clowns just don't affect us and we find it quite repetitive, but there was some really good unique stuff in there.
The crawl section was tiny.
Yeah, that crawl section you saw, that went on for like quite a long time.
It was
really
multiple
small.
as well, so you could go different sort of
Yeah, that's interesting. When we go through later, we'll have to try going that way. There was like some big head, what we saw.
Yeah.
That was quite cool. And of course the ball pit.
And there was a flump, man.
A flump, yeah, it had some really different stuff. There was a popcorn bucket in there at the side. I really liked that, and you couldn't tell you was in a marquee.
Oh no.
That's what I like about these. I was concerned thinking, oh, we're going to tell we're in a tent. You really couldn't. I looked up, I looked down.
As well.
Couldn't tell. Yeah, good length to it, probably about 6 or 7 minutes.
That was really good.
Yeah, really good attraction to start the night.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Let's go, just behind us here. So what we got then? I think we got 2 inside the one marquee here, haven't we?
And breakfast, and we got tunnels.
Tunnels and Terror. So we'll head in and do these ones. Whee, there he is, a fan of theme bar all wide over there. Love it. Right, let's go and check it out.
Right, shut the door. Once I've got the door shut, we'll get on with the script because you're going to hear it, whether you like it or not. All right, well, surprised you found me, yeah?
Yep.
Council kicked me out. All them dead bodies, they found in the walls. Because anyone asks, it's nothing to do with me. All right, yeah? So because of all that, I've been stuck in this miserable prefab. Honestly, you'd have thought they'd have knocked it down by now. I can see you don't really care about weird Margate news. You're dying to get to your rooms. So I'm not going to hold you up a moment longer. Room 13, a breakfast at 6. And another thing, look out for Margate. My ex-serial killer, bit of a go. Oh, he's been following me again. But more importantly, he's in here disturbing the other guests. And the other guests don't like being disturbed. Alright, yeah? Good. On your bike, come on, move it along. What are you expecting? A BAFTA presentation?
You can, it's the only way through.
Alright, you darling. What did you down here tonight, then? Some silk.
Yes, why not?
Buy some lovely silk. There's some lovely French ladies. Wait for Charlie. No.
Wonderful. End of the silk road.
Would you like to buy some silk, sweetheart?
I'd love to. Right then, so we just come out of those two attractions. It was as we expected, where they were both joined together and in the same marquee. Yeah, with those, I mean, Dead and Breakfast, really well themed. Like this used to be located over in the building, didn't it, over near the entrance? And yeah, it started off really well, and it was a beautiful maze, but it was just so short.
It ended so quickly.
Yeah, we went through like the big squeeze, and then it was straight into Tunnels of Terror. I'd say I'm not too sure. Obviously, I'll find out from putting the clips together. I'd say that first one was less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was such a shame because it was so well
Yeah, it
themed.
was really well themed, like mattresses at the side, like walking down hotel corridors and stuff as you saw. yeah, it was very good. Worth pointing out the smell pods. I didn't mention it with the first maze. The first one, really good smell pods, and every room seems to have a scent to it. The first one was like jelly beans and stuff. In that one, it was a Terror of the Tower style smell pod in there. But yeah, like, we went into Tunnels of Terror. Again, I quite liked it with the gas masks and some like air guns and stuff in there. Drop down windows. But yeah, overall, like it should have just been one maze there. It should be one maze, and it would have been a lot better. But don't get me wrong, I still like they weren't weak, I wouldn't say. And I had some good jump scares. Some good jump scares in the 3 attractions we've done so far. But yeah, it would have been a lot better if they had just maybe concentrated on one, whether it be tunnels or Dead and Breakfast. I'd have preferred a full-on Dead and Breakfast, because that was brilliant when it used to be over there. But and not a weak attraction, but it should be like one. It should be one. But there we go, onwards and upwards. We need to make our way down this way now. I do quite like this setup though, of having all the marquees next to each other. And of course the rides look great. There you go, air races going around now. Really nice lighting package on that. The Ferris wheel and the scenic lit up down there. Of course, Pendulum, that's going with a really nice lighting package in the back there.
We're now going on.
What we got next then, Charlotte? HMS Mary, is it? Let's have a little look. Yeah, all the lights changing and stuff. Obviously, all these ones now are all full mazes inside these. So, that's it, not HMS. RMS Mary, Decomposed. Right, let's go and see what this one is. Obviously, there used to be a ride here all about this, so I'm not too sure if that's going to tie in with it at all, but we'll soon find out. Let's go and get some more scares tonight.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what impressors, Madam Solitary. Perhaps a glass of chili, please you take seat aboard on the first class now. You've all had a hard day's work today. But of course, enough about myself. I'm Percy Pampton myself, and as you see on your left and right in front of you is a very special chair. That's one Queen Victoria, one sat down on the royal buttocks and tasted a very drink made now nowadays as Coca-Cola. I trust as well that you all enjoy the luxury facilities we have on board here. So, follow me this way to the first class lavatories. One does not want to mix with the wrong sorts, you know. Help me! Oh God, please! Please don't leave me here! Come back! Please don't leave me. We're stuck here for ages. Come back.
Stay out of my room!
In drawing it out, eh? Well, go on, man!
Help me. Do you think you're a better soul? We're all stuck on this bridge.
It's fine, I can't do it. I need to get out of here. Intuition's fine, I came out the horse's hell.
loving the unique themes of some of these mazes. That was great. The theming in there was beautiful.
I felt like I was underwater.
Yeah, it actually felt like we was on a ship. And as you saw there, all the lighting and stuff on the walls was great. On all the portholes and stuff over in the side, like it looked really good. Like seaweed hanging down. Not really massive scares for us in there.
No.
Like the rest of the group were getting some good scares, but I just enjoyed that as a really nice walkthrough experience. And again, it was a long attraction. Like they're actually fitting a lot into these marquees. From outside, they don't actually look that big. But in there, yeah, they're good, maybe, you know, 6 or 7 minute attractions. Yeah, like Charlotte said, they really made good use of the room they've got in there. Yeah, that was great, some really nice lighting. I mean, the best scare we had was when someone came out of a wardrobe.
Yeah, I was just like, hello.
Yeah, he actually went hello and just laughed in my face, which was funny. But yeah, in terms of the actual scares in that, not so much, but I loved that theme. And for that, it's probably my favourite maze so far. You actually felt like you were walking around on this boat, and there was like all the sleeping deck, there was like a kitchen scene and stuff. It was really heavily themed. It's like, you know, I assume the story is that the boat itself has sunk underwater, and they're like all water demons that have come in, because obviously a lot of the theming was quite rusty and stuff, painted to look like rust. Really enjoyed that. Now, another unique maze coming up next, because we don't really know what to expect other than all the other mazes. The exits have been at the front. This one, we don't know where the exit is. I think it could be at the back. This is the Dreamland Sleep Experiment. We're off to sleep. Are you tired? Getting tired? But let's find out what this is like. I really don't know what to expect with this one. Is it going to be very like insomnia, stuff about nightmares and stuff?
I think we might be test subjects.
You reckon? Yeah. Well, just from looking at the branding. Let's have a look at the branding over here. But yeah, it's a really good setup event. Like, I do like how they're all next to each other. You can just walk between them. Obviously, when you want to do rides and stuff as well. Yeah, it's an interesting, quite a modern style logo, quite a modern style branding. So yeah, let's go and discover the Dreamland Sleep Experiment.
Issued a code red situation, which does mean that we've been having some power cuts and other slight issues. To enter, you will go through that door, and once you're all inside, make sure to shut it behind you. Due to our technical issues, communication is down, so once you're in, you will not be able to get back out.
We do need to replace them when they've gone too far. So, welcome to the facility. This way, the work must continue. No time to lose. We have your details. You found it.
That was. Oh, can we come that way? What?
went in there not knowing what to expect at all, and we went in, and you saw like that first scene where you had a lady at a desk who was telling us a bit of a backstory to that. So basically we're going in to see these test subjects who all like falling asleep and a bit creepy, and yeah, I wasn't too sure what to expect at that point. Then went through a few scary scenes as you saw, and we were met by another lady with an actor spiel. Then following on from that, we had some really good scares.
Really
like some good drop down windows. Again, a really unique theme. That's what I love about these attractions.
It's not just a repetitive theme.
It's not your cliche stuff. They're all very different. Like of course we were on a boat a minute ago. Then we're walking through some sort of test facility.
Brilliant.
They could have easily made that like a hospital theme or something, which would have just been generic. It's nice how it's a unique theme, really different. Again, 6 or 7 minutes in length, and very heavily themed. All the mazes are really well themed, very well done. But yeah, some good smells in there. I loved some of the makeup what they had. There was one guy, really good with all the patches on and stuff. Looked really good. All the blood coming out of it. It got really dark as we went through that one in terms of the storyline. Started off where they were just asleep, sort of sat on benches. By the end, where they were wrapped in bandages and everything, it was really quite intense. Really enjoyed that. And loads of attractions, 2 more to go. Next up, we've got the Punch and Judy horror show, which is the final one in the marquee over here. And then we've got the one which is over in the maze, which is open in the daytime. So I'm not expecting loads from that. I think we said last time that it was still all right though. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Obviously, Punch and Judy gone wrong. We're going to see puppets and stuff in here. I don't know, but we're about to find out. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Oh, we love the Nightmare Before Christmas. We call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. Let's go.
Come along in, children. Come right in. Come right in. Come in and round. Come up and round. A nice big semicircle. Come right in and welcome to my famous Punch and Judy puppet show. Would you like to meet all of my puppets?
Yes.
Would you like to meet all of my puppets? I said, would you like to meet my puppets? To bring all of my puppets alive, we are going to sing today. And if you don't sing, you will go in there on your own. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Going not
Come along. 1, 2, 3, 4. In you go. In you go. Round you go. Look out for the crocodile. He's hungry.
God. I know.
Keep going! Come on!
I can't see it. Sorry.
So we just come out of Punch and Judy's horror show just there. That's the one attraction that I've come out of tonight. Feel a little bit like, oh, I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, I just didn't think, in terms of theming, that was definitely the weakest. Like there wasn't really much to look at. There was a lot of just like cloths and stuff hanging down. The walls were like half like roller painted. I know that was part of the theme, but it just felt like it was a bit cheap compared to the other ones. Bear in mind, we've just been in loads of heavily themed experiences. That's the only one tonight where I've actually come out of and thought, actually, I didn't really enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, it had some unique stuff in there still though. Like there was a crocodile scare. What are the scare maze when you go in and have a person with a crocodile head come out? There was another creepy doll near the star that we saw, much like in that Festino's Funhouse. It was the same sort of one actually, bit different, but the same sort of thing. And yeah, just not much going on. It kind of felt like there were some actors missing inside there. There was a couple of scenes that it was lacking, and we had no finale on that run either. Obviously we can do them all again, so we might have some different experiences on the second run. But yeah, definitely the weakest of the night by quite a long way in my opinion there. Yeah, it just didn't quite get it for me, that one. But don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed all the others a lot. Like really good heavily themed experiences, and you couldn't tell that you're inside marquees at all, which is great. Really good event. There's smell pods in every single one, and it's worth pointing out about the group size. So the group size is quite small.
Yeah, you don't catch up with the groups.
Yeah, like we're leaving, I think, a minute and a half.
I think it's a minute and a half gap, which is really good because you're not having going through catching up with other groups and having massive groups, so you lose the scares.
Which is great. Every maze we've done, all 6 of them, we've not caught up with anyone, which I really like, and no one's caught up with us. No. And it's meant that we've gone at quite a nice pace. We've not like walk through fast, and no one's caught up, which is really good. So as much as that makes the queue lines bigger, I mean, we've got fast track tonight thanks to the park, but it does mean if you are visiting here this year or in future years, you're watching this, the queue's going to be a bit slower, but you're going to get a better overall experience. And I'm sure you guys would agree, or most of you would agree, you'd much rather wait a little bit longer and have better scares and feel more alone inside the mazes. But yeah, time for our final attraction, which is
the Upside Down.
The Upside Down, there we are, which is just here. Like I say, this is a attraction in the daytime. It's a normal maze, and as you can see there by the sign, I must say the park looks gorgeous lit up at night. I mean, let's just talk for a minute about how Dreamland has moved on so much since we were here for Screamland in 2015. Do you remember this whole area here was literally like, it was just soil, and yeah, it wasn't proper flooring, there wasn't permanent rides. Yes, they had a top spin in, but at the end of the day, you look at this now, how the park has gone in a few years. I know it's under different ownership now, but you look at this and watch back that 2015 vlog and see the differences. Like this whole area, it's got trees planted. It was a massive open space, what was waiting for development. So it's great to see the park itself is getting so much better, and I'm really enjoying Halloween so far. Really like enjoying Screamland. But yeah, it looks like we're straight into this one. Yeah, so let's get inside and get some more scares. Not this way. Oh, it's horrible not knowing where they are.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Oh, it's so edgy.
Chris! Chris!
Ooh. Oh my God.
Chris!
Which way? Are we going this way? So we just come out of Upside Down, the mirror maze, and we felt on edge.
I was terrified with them red-eyed beasts.
Yeah, like it only lasts about 3 or 4 minutes. It's not a full-on scare attraction, but certainly it has an atmosphere. It's just playing a creepy soundtrack.
And you can see
no
them,
mirror
but then
maze.
they just come from nowhere. Oh,
Yeah, it's obviously with them mirror maze, like a labyrinth. You can see the actor who you think's like a few metres in front of you, but they're just to the right or left, and then they come round, and some great scares. There wasn't a scare behind a mirror this time like there was in 2015, but maybe there is and we just didn't get it that time.
Yeah, maybe we just didn't.
Yeah, it's certainly edgy. Don't go in there expecting a full-on scare attraction because it's not, but it's certainly like an edgy experience that puts you a bit like, oh my God, I don't know what is going to be around the next bend. But yeah, I've really enjoyed all the different attractions there, and the best thing is we get to go around them again now and see them again. So what we'll do, we'll go in them all, and then we'll sit down again and talk a little bit about any changes that we might have noticed going through a secondary time. So we'll see you a little bit later on after we've gone and done the attractions again. So we just have run-throughs yet again of all the 7 different attractions. Great to see them again, of course, thanks to the park for allowing us to do that. Really good, and got some great footage inside the mazes as well, as you've seen in this vlog. But yeah, I noticed no major differences in the attractions, which is good really, because it means that they're consistent, doesn't
Well,
it?
I loved the Upside Down even more that time.
Yeah, we were in there longer, weren't we, in the mirror maze.
And the
so
little
well done.
come after me.
What was that?
I haven't got my spooky dress on today, guys. It's too cold.
Oh,
so I've got this puffy coat on.
The puffy blue coat on,
Yes.
so it looks like the Michelin woman.
I look like
yeah. But yeah, like it was good to go through them again.
really
Noticed
good.
even more like little details in them this time, which is great. But yeah, the solid attractions. I love Mary Decomposed, and that's great. I love the Dreamland Sleep Experiment.
that's my favourite.
They're my 2 favourite mazes. I couldn't pick one between them because I really like them both. What about you?
Sleep Experiment's my favourite.
That's your favourite ones, Dreamland Sleep Experiment. But yeah, great to do all the mazes and of course get the in-maze footage. We've also just done a behind the scenes video. We've chatted with the creators of the mazes here, sat down with them on a bench just over there, and we spoke all about it. So that video's to come on the channel, and if you're watching this after Halloween, that'll already be online, so make sure you check it out, where we chat with the creators who've put all this together, you know. So yeah, big thank you to those for recording that. We also went for a little behind the scenes tour in a couple of the mazes, where you get to see a little bit of the actor rat runs and how they do it, and it's fascinating. It amazes me how they transform marquees into full-on scare attractions. But yeah, we're going to do some rides in a moment, because look at this, they look amazing with all the lights on. And of course I'll be able to take you on with the GoPro. So we'll have a little look at the shop just over here for Dreamland, see what merch we've got going on for the Screamland events. Here we are. So you can upgrade your maze tickets as well, which is quite interesting. Individual maze upgrade, £5. Grab a fast track ticket for all 7 mazes. So that's like what we've had tonight. You can buy that for £22. We got just over here. Oh yeah, we got some mugs just there. Look, Screamland mug. Dreamland Margate presents. There we go. Quite nice. And of course you got like poncho. Does it say Screamland on it? These little bangs at the side. And of course you got the hoodie over here. £25 for the hoodie. There we are. That's quite nice on there. Quite nicely embroidered in as well. And yeah, like not loads of merchandise, but there's some nice bits. But we're going to do some rides, shall we? One of the new rides for 2018. This is all the way upside down. 360. Oh! Great views of the park from upside down, of course. Really smooth, really comfortable. Oh, there's a train going past. Hey! Good long cycle on this one tonight. There we are, it's Pendulum, running well tonight, really long cycle, I enjoyed that. I tell you what, this park really does come alive in the dark, loving all the lighting, but I have to say that I think Dreamcatcher is the one that really looks the best at night, especially with the spotlights underneath each seat. You can't see them this way, but you can from off-ride, and it just makes the ride look absolutely epic. Yes, last ride of the night. Charlotte's not coming on. Pendulum's made her feel a bit sick. You know what she's like with some flat rides. Oh, here we go. It's absolutely freezing now as well. So cold tonight. Here we go. Last ride, Pendulum. Absolutely freezing. Woo! What a great flat ride. I said this earlier in the year, but certainly my favourite out of the new additions at the park for this year. For me, the Scenic Railway being my favourite ride here, followed by Dreamcatcher. So you can fly around and catch those dreams. So you've just seen there some on-ride footage from quite a few of the rides in the dark here at Screamland. It's been absolutely fantastic tonight. Of course, a big thank you to Charlotte for a wonderful evening and to the park for inviting us down to come and see all of their attractions. I've really enjoyed it tonight. Like I say, I feel like all the attractions are really good. I wasn't a big fan of the Punch and Judy walkthrough, but other than that, I think it's been great, to be honest. Even that wasn't like really bad. I've certainly done worse. I mean, Vulcan Peak at Thorpe Park, you know, that's got to get a mention.
Anything's better.
It is better than Vulcan Peak. Yeah, brilliant event, some really well-built, well-structured mazes, and we've really enjoyed it. It's been great to be able to take you inside the mazes here, instead of us having to stand here for minutes trying to explain stuff, because sometimes it's quite hard for you guys to probably get the picture of what we're rambling on about. But yeah, like I said earlier on, it is selected rides, but all the big thrill rides are open during Screamland, and it's a brilliant event that I really recommend coming to check out. 7 mazes this year, who knows, next year they might go and add some more, or they might just up the quality of the mazes what they've already got. But I look forward to following this event in the future. My highlight of the overall day and overall experience, of course, along with getting back on the classic Scenic Railway, has been seeing the great mazes what they've got here.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't think I can pick one really, because I did really enjoy
Yeah,
a lot of them. I know you really liked the
I like the sleep
experiments. That was great. I really liked the ship themed maze.
Yeah, that was
yeah, honestly, so much really good stuff here at Dreamland with a great atmosphere as well. And yeah, make sure you check out our video from earlier in the year, which is more ride focused, where we go on all the different rides, and of course our behind the scenes video, and of course the video that we've also filmed here tonight, behind the scenes in a couple of the mazes and meeting the creative minds that have come up with all the attractions. Thank you very much for joining me and Charlotte on yet another Halloween adventure. There's only a couple more Halloween vlogs left to go now. We're going back to Scarefest for another day, and we're going for our first ever visit to Farmageddon. So make sure you check those out here on Scream Park Worldwide. And from Dreamland here in Margate, and from me and Charlotte, that means it's time to spook those credits. See you soon, guys, from Dreamland.